Hey guys, Justin from Reaction Brewing here. We got a little card. It's a quick start guide to using SS Brewtech equipment. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little reading. It says, stainless steel prep. Pre-clean. Prior to the first time use, thoroughly wash all surfaces including all valves, fittings with trisodium phosphate. Trisodium phosphate. In hot water, mix to the manufacturer's recommendation. Scrub with a soft terry cloth, and after the initial TSP wash, I'm not a very good reader, rinse thoroughly and dry all surfaces. Alright, so that's going to clean everything. Let's get that step out of the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure everything's tight. Because I just kind of maneuvered these on last night. I don't want to throw 5-10 gallons of water in here and have a valve fall off. Because I only have enough TSP left out of this box to do just one vessel. Maybe. So what we'll do is we'll pull the coil. We'll set the coil over here. Make a bunch of ruckus. Pull this guy over here. We're going to pull the pressure leaf on the one barrel. Set it over there. So, valves are all shut. Except for this one that's not shut. And my water, sorry if I'm getting a little far away now. Let me adjust you guys. Let's see if we can get them closer. There you go, that's better. My water is currently set at 150 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty hot. It's 155, something like that. My temp thermometer gun's over there and I can't reach it. So we're going to fill this up. Probably put about yay much in so we're above the valves down here. When I get it full, I'll be back here. I'll show you guys what we're going to do next. Alright guys, so we got her filled up to just about here, about the bottom of the column. And our TSP, trisodium phosphate. It says heavy cleaning, a half cup and 2 gallons of water. We have about a cup and probably roughly 5 gallons of water. So, what we're going to do, measure it out nice. Measured that out. And we're going to use our, sorry guys, so this is the SS sit ball. We're going to use that. We will be back. I got to grab some tape. I don't need tape. Who needs tape? Who needs thread tape? We'll throw that guy here. I tested my water. It was 157 degrees. So that's the hot. That's what we're working with. Put our coil back in. Tighten her up. And through the magic of editing, we'll be back when this is hooked up to a pump. Alright guys, well we got her all hooked up, and so we're going to open this bottom valve down here. We are open to the sit ball, and since my pumps are controlled the panel, we're gonna have to turn it on. Boot up here quick. And we'll just start pump beating. So, that's all there is to it for this part. We're gonna let this run for probably 30 minutes with that TSP in it, and then we'll go back through like it says. We'll take a microfiber, we'll wipe it all down inside, make sure we're not getting any black on the surfaces, and we'll come back and I'll show you how I passivate. Alright guys, this has been going for about a half an hour. Everything's hot. I like to feel around all my ports, just make sure everything's getting heat to it. The other thing, you want to make sure your vent's open so it vents the steam out. So we'll shut our pump down. Take our 8-incher off. So it looks clean in there. Let's grab a paper towel. So we got a clean paper towel. This is kind of what you're looking for. So you want to stick your hand in there, just wipe a wall. If it comes out looking like that, see how there's dirt through here? It's not clean. So what we'll do, we'll grab a couple of just washcloths here. I'm a giant girl when it comes to hot stuff. I hate it. So as you can see, I mean, it's still pretty nasty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, I'm just going to wipe it all down. We're going to dump the TSP out, and then dump the TSP out. And we'll come back, we'll put some hot clean water in it, we'll rinse it, and we'll see if we're still dirty. So we'll be back here in a few minutes for that. Alright guys, so we cleaned it. Grab another clean paper towel. And so clean. We'll see how we're looking now. And it still might be dirty. Sometimes they take some elbow grease. So we got very, very little left. See right here, there is still some though. So same thing, we're just going to grab one of our old TSP soaked rags. We're just going to go back through it. You guys really want to make sure you get these things clean. Your beer quality is going to suffer through your first couple brews if you don't. What we're doing is just wiping the manufacturing oil off of it. You want to get it all. You want to get it all off. You want to do a really good job. So I'm going to keep wiping at this thing, and we'll be back here in a few minutes. See if it's clean. Alright guys, we're back. We did some more cleaning, so we got the other side of our clean rag. Just going to give her a... So you can see there's a tiny bit on there now. We're going to live with that for this moment. We are going to go ahead and move forward with rinsing. So again, we're just going to fill it up with scalding hot water. We'll rinse out what we got in here. Make sure that's going in the drain. Alright. Shut our valve. just going to fill it back up to about here, and we'll be back. Alright guys, we got her filled up to about here. We're just going to let this rinse go for a few minutes. Give this rinse 5-10 minutes just to thoroughly clean everything, drop all the chemicals off the walls, and we'll give them another check and make sure they're clean. Alright guys, it's been about 15 minutes, probably run excessively long. Shut the pump off. We'll pull our coil out. Find a place to set it. Flip our thing open. So it's clean, it's just a different area of the So as you guys can see, it's clean now. We'll test it again just to make sure in a different spot. So it's fairly clean now. Not getting any oils back out. So now on to the next step. So what we're going to do now is drain this out, and I'm going to let it dry, and we'll be back to passivate it. I'll show you guys how I do that. It's not the same way everybody does it. It's just the way I do it. So I'll be back here. It'll be a while. Not to you guys, but for me, it's going to be a couple hours. So we'll see you then. Alright guys, we're back. It's pretty dry. It's only been about 15-20 minutes, but that hot water dried itself out pretty quick. So this is what I use on new equipment. It's called Stellar Solutions 77 Plus Citrisurf. It's made for rust removal, passivation, and cleaning for stainless steel. So that being said, I have no idea if you're supposed to use it on like their whatever their marked things. This doesn't have markings in it, so it doesn't make any difference. It says instructions for use. For optimal results, surfaces to be passivated should be dry and free from heavy soils prior to applying the Citrisurf solution. Spray onto the surface. To be clean, the surface must be soaked or left moist with Citrisurf 77 Plus for a period of 15 to 30 minutes at room temperature. Heavy rust needs to be removed, Scotch-Rite, blah, blah, blah. We don't need to worry about that. We're just using it to passivate. Doesn't take much. So all you do, any place that, mostly the spots you're worried about are the places they welded. So good coating of it. Spray all around. Make sure you get where the legs are welded on. Okay, that's it. So you can see, it was about here. We used about that much. So that's what it is. It's good stuff. I'll grab you. Let's see if you can see the inside at all. Let's see. Sorry guys. Whoop, that didn't go over the right way. So, not really. It's hard to tell in there. There you go. You can see it running down the walls. So, we'll just keep an eye on it. What you don't want it to do is go dry. So, pull the clock, the phone out, and it is 20 after 2. So, in 20 minutes or so, we'll come back and we'll rinse this out. I'm just going to keep an eye on it. If it looks like it's drying out, all you got to do is just respray a little bit. You just want to keep it wet. So, we'll be back here in a few minutes, and we'll show you what my next step is going to be. Alright guys, it's been, I don't know, probably 20 minutes. Well, let's see what time it is. It's been 15, long enough. So what we did, I sprayed it down a couple more times, sprayed the lid, coil, all that kind of stuff. So the next step is, next step's pretty simple. If I can get my fat butt over here. So we want to make sure I'm actually going to dump it in my trench. We'll just grab the cold water hose here and what we're going to do is just rinse it out. So that's all you want to do. So it's not ready for use yet, obviously. We're still we still have a couple steps left. I know this video is probably getting excruciatingly long by now. And basically, that's all you need to know. But we'll keep going for the sake of doing the video. So what we're going to do next is fill the tank up with, well, let's grab our cold water and just rinse our coil out. We'll shut our valve down here. We'll grab our hot water again. We're actually still getting a little soap suds, so I'm going to dump that real quick. And then what we're going to do now, a little PVW rinse. So hopefully you guys can see over here. I got the camera, it looks like. Hold on, let's adjust. Let's adjust this way a little bit. Hi, camera. So we're going to fill it up, PVW, or hot water. We're going to do PVW. I like to measure this out as accurate as I measure everything else out. So there we go. We got a good dose of PVW in there. You don't need much water, just enough that you don't starve your pump. So you guys have been there, seen this part. We're just going to hook everything back up. Start our pump. Let that pump run for another half an hour. Just to clean everything up. Get the last, if we did miss any oils, we're going to get the oils out. Get just the last bit of everything we have in there. We just want to get clean. This will help clean out our anything left from the passivation solution. So there we go. That's done. Like I said, we're just going to let this go for a half an hour. This can be the end of the video. You guys don't need to see me rinse it. We're going to come back. We're going to rinse it for 5 or 10 minutes again with hot water. And that's it. Spray it down, or I usually fill it up to about here with Star Sand. And then just shake it all over the place 3 or 4 times. Let it sit. Shake it. Sit. Shake it. Make sure you get stuff out of each one of your valves. You know, take a little bit out of here, a little bit out of here, a little bit out of your sample tap, and you're good to go. So that's it. That's how you set up a brand new piece of SS equipment. That's how I do it. It's worked for me every time. I haven't had any issues. Haven't had any metallic flavors or any oil, head retention crap in my beers. This seems to work. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I get a lot of questions on this when I get new equipment, or just random people message me on Facebook asking about stuff like this all the time. So I thought I'd do this video, see if I can answer some questions. So we'll see you guys next time.